2022 was probably the most AAA rated bonkers real estate market there's ever been. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Neal, the broker of Scott Neal Real Estate, and we help people buy and sell real estate all over the DFW Metroplex. In 2022, as I said, started out anyway as the most AAA, quadruple A rated bonkers real estate market that there has ever been, at least since I've been doing this for the last 15 years. But right around the summer, things started to change dramatically. Interest rates started rising sharply and the ride was just over. Buyers started getting scared, sellers started to panic, and prices started to fall. And in the course of 90 days, we went from one of the most turbulent real estate sellers markets that there probably has ever been to a very flat and almost a buyer-friendly market. And for all you data geeks out there, I want to show you the Freddie Mac Primary Mortgage Market Survey for the last week of 2022. According to Freddie Mac, quote, "The housing market remains in the doldrums with declining sales, inventory, and prices. The declines in sales and deceleration in home prices began swiftly earlier in 2022, but have moderated more recently." And I do have to agree with Freddie Mac right now. As I make this video to you, January 30th of 2023, we've already started to see that potentially the worst part of that pullback is behind us. Now that we're through the holidays and people are kind of back onto their normal schedules, we are starting to see interest rates come down. A lot more people get out into the market. We've also experienced a few multiple offer scenarios recently, which almost were unheard of over the last, say, 3 to 4 months. And that's really good news. In fact, I know that I saw a loan officer bragging just the other day about how they were able to get one of their borrowers a 5.75% fixed rate on a 30-year mortgage, which if you have a 3% mortgage rate, you might think that that's a little bit ridiculous, but consider where we were at the end of the year at some buyers were getting quoted 7.25% interest rate. 7 3/4 or 5 3/4 sounds like a pretty good deal. Now I know this seems like a little doom and gloom, but I want us to just gather a little perspective on where we've been in the DFW real estate market over the last 10 years. So this graph shows you the median sales price in the DFW area for residential real estate since 2012. As you can see, back then, the median home price in DFW was about $145,000 and just started rising over the next 10 years to the pandemic. And then obviously we all know what happened during then. The real estate market boomed and finally peaked out in the summer of 2022. But now you can see there has been a sharp drawback on those high overall prices. But one thing I want you to just keep in mind while looking at this graph is even though the median price has come back by about 10% or more, that's still way up from where we were just 10 years ago. Even considering 2 years ago, we're still up from there. Just take a look at where the market ended last year in DFW. The median sales price was $375,000, which was up 15.5% from the previous year. Average days on market, which is how long a listing sits on the market before finally accepting an offer, was 28 days, up only 3.7%. Closed sales, just under 120,000 homes sold in the DFW area, which is down 12.4%, and the months of inventory sitting at 2.1 months, up a whopping 40% from where we were a previous year ago. And just to keep you in mind, that 2.1 months worth of inventory is actually a key economic indicator that we look at as real estate professionals. Anything under 4 months worth of inventory is technically still a seller's market. That's right. Even though we are experiencing a lot of turbulence in the market, it is still a seller's market. But buyers, don't despair because prices have come down and there are still a lot of sellers out there that just haven't gotten the memo and they are a little desperate to get their property sold. I don't know how long that window will be here, but it is here right now, so we recommend that you take action. My overall outlook on the real estate market moving forward is definitely changing by the week depending on what's what's going on in our macro markets. Obviously, with interest rates coming down from their high of say 7.25 just a couple of months ago to right now hovering in the 6s, it is easing the pressure and giving buyers not so much sticker shock anymore. So as long as interest rates kind of creep back down and maybe settle down, I think that prices in DFW will kind of just settle out, and sellers are probably just going to have to be a little bit more patient and be a little bit more negotiable in getting their home sold, because buyers are going to have more choices with more inventory out there. So cheer up, folks. It's not all that bad, especially when you take a long-term perspective approach of the real estate market. Hey, by the way, I just wanted to tell all of you clients, current clients, future clients, and past clients, thank you so much for coming to our annual pie giveaway where you donated a lot of food to help the North Texas Food Bank. We were able to ultimately deliver over 1,000 pounds of food, which accounts for 853 meals to the North Texas Food Bank as a part of your efforts. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit of what happened the day that we got to go deliver it and donate some of our time. Then we got in line, started filling up these bags with milk, mandarin oranges, 5 packs of trail mix, 6 packs of animal crackers. Then we tied it up, handed it over to Victor. He put it in that box, and we went round and around and around and around. Not only were we able to deliver that food and our time, but we also gave away over $5,000 from our SNRE Gives Back campaign last year to the North Texas Food Bank. So again, thank you so much for being our clients, future, past, and present. And thank you so much for your referrals. If there's something that we can do for you here in the DFW real estate market in 2023 and beyond, be sure to give us a call. Thanks so much. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you soon.